What is going on, guys? Miles here, and today we're going to be doing another Infinite Warfare multiplayer gun guide. This one is going to be for the KBAR-32. Let's do this. So the KBAR-32 is an assault rifle, and it actually stands for the Kendall Ballistic Assault Rifle. That's the meaning of the KBAR bit, and the 32, don't know what that really means exactly, but you unlock it at level 3, which is really nice because you're pretty much always going to have this weapon. As long as, like, when you prestige, you play around like 2 games of multiplayer, you're going to have the KBAR-32 to use. The KBAR-32 has 36 rounds in the mag, which is one of the biggest out of the assault rifles actually, which is pretty good, but it does only have 72 reserve bullets, so I would recommend getting Scavenger on this gun because it'll be super useful. And I do find that when I'm using this gun, if I go on like a 5 kill streak, I'll basically be out of ammo completely. You can use extended mags as well, which will actually give you 54 bullets in the mag with 108 spare, which is quite nice, but I'd still use Scavenger. The KBAR-32 is one of the lowest damaging assault rifles in the game. It has a maximum damage of 30 and a minimum damage of 19, which makes it anywhere between a 4 to 6 bullet kill, which is quite high for an assault rifle. But then again, assault rifles are typically around like 4 to 5, but it can be a 6 bullet kill, which is kind of annoying. And even if you get headshots from like a point blank range, it's still going to be a 4 bullet kill. At this point, you may be wondering, why would you ever use the KBAR over the MV4, since the MV4 has a higher minimum damage, the same maximum damage, and has ridiculously low recoil? Well, the KBAR-32 has a pretty fast fire rate for an assault rifle at 731 rounds per minute, whereas the MV4 only shoots at 612 rounds per minute without any modification. So that's around a 20% increase in fire rate, which is pretty useful and may actually help you get kills faster than the MV4 at a closer range. As for attachments on this thing, my standard attachments are the quick draw and stock attachment. The stock is really useful just for strafing around corners, and quick draw is really useful in case someone like pops out in front of you, especially with the KBAR because it's more of a close ranged weapon. The quick draw is super useful on that weapon, and if you want a third attachment, I probably recommend the rifled barrel, which will increase your range of the weapon, which is really useful because the KBAR has a pretty small range. The KBAR-32 also has a bunch of variants. We'll start off with the common one right here called Haste, which costs 200 salvage obviously, which allows you to reload faster when the gun is empty. Now, I don't think this is very useful. I don't really run into situations where I'm completely out of ammo. I usually reload when I have like 10 bullets spare, so that variant's not very good in my opinion. And it also has a rare variant called the Radiant, where getting a headshot will increase the payload meter a little bit more, and it also gives you reduced idle sway whilst aiming down sights. Now, once again, that's not a great variant in my opinion, but it is kind of cheap, and the focus bonus with the reduced idle sway could actually be pretty useful at the longer range. There's also a couple of legendaries, and the first one is Bunker Buster, which gives you the Deatomizer Strike or the nuclear bonus, and also Stockpile, which gives increased ammo. Now, if you guys logged on January the 1st, New Year's Day, you could have actually got a similar variant called like the Igloo Buster. Even though it was the exact same thing, you could have got it for free just by opening a supply drop. So if you got that, definitely use it. But if you didn't, then I probably would buy this. I guess if you want to go for nukes, then definitely buy this. But the actual bonus itself isn't amazing. We then have the Horde, where 5 kills actually grants 1 tactical and lethal grenade restore. And it also gives you the steady bonus, which is reduced hip spread. I personally prefer the Bunker Buster, although that decision's sort of up to you. And finally, the KBAR-32 has one epic variant called the Invective, where it has the Jawbreaker bonus, which basically gives headshots extra damage, but reduced damage towards the legs, and it also gives you stability, which gives reduced recoil. Now, that Jawbreaker thing is pretty interesting because it actually increases the headshot multiplier from 1.1 to 1.35, so that means you can get a 3-shot headshot kill if you actually get all headshots at a close range with this variant, and the reduced recoil is really nice as well, but obviously it has the downsides where if you shoot at the legs, it's going to do less damage, and the KBAR-32 already does quite a low amount of damage towards the legs, so that could lead it to a 7 bullet kill. But in my opinion, this epic variant is pretty damn good as long as you aim for the chest and above and don't purposely like aim for the legs. This variant is pretty amazing, and I'd definitely recommend saving up for it. But there we have it. That is my rundown of the KBAR-32 assault rifle. Let me know what you think of this gun down in the comments below. And if you guys found this video useful, if you could leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video.